With Me Club. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning,
and
guys.
Gentlemen.
Morning.
Now, we've had you guys on the show quite a few times before, and a really good, I guess, signal of what exactly we'd be talking about is if we see that cape.
Yes,
and,
we know. We already know.
That mask on, we already know what we're in for.
Yes.
We have Supermom here with us, and you typically promote literacy.
Right.
Yes. Let's talk about what has been the latest with the reading club.
Okay, so we have started our summer program. We just finished one of our workshops yesterday, and the children were tasked with the assignment to write a children's book or a coloring book or design a notebook for the upcoming school year. And so quite a few of them were able to design one of their choice, and they submitted it already, so it will be live on Amazon next week.
Wow, as quick as that.
As quick as that. So it's a 4-week workshop, and you know, they do 2 hours per week, and they get their book out there.
Let's talk about some of the inspiration that it comes with the way you promote literacy. You are Supermom, of course. Jaden is here with us, and he is your illustrator for most of
He's
your
kind
books.
of like your Robin, yeah?
We asked him, so did you illustrate this book? And he's like, I've just done illustrations for so many books. So let's get Jaden in on the conversation. Good morning, Jaden.
Morning.
So you have been typically illustrating these books for your mom's stories for how many years now?
But I think I would say about 3 years, I think.
Okay, they're very good. Do you like drawing a lot?
Sometimes I could get bored easily and just leave it there unfinished.
Do you have to read the story and then come up with the drawing, or do you come up with a drawing to match the story sometimes? How does it work?
But I would sometimes match the story before just, you know, just reading. Because sometimes whenever I just like come up with a first draft, I just thought of something in my head and just draw it down. And then after that, I just get into the first story and see what it is. Then come up with another idea and then draw it again to match the story.
So were you assisting your mom with the workshop?
Say that again?
Were you assisting your mom with the workshop?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I remember meeting you just about a month ago, Jaden. You, for a lot of people who don't know, you go to school at the ITSAT Academy, and I remember you doing a graphic designing piece where you had to come up with a logo.
Oh, yeah.
How have you been able to utilize technology to assist you in illustrating these books and engaging kids in the same process?
Say again, Serena.
Talk to me about the things you've learned at school and how you've been able to use that to illustrate books.
What I've learned was different softwares that actually helps. Which one is simple, which one is more advanced, but also suits that person. Myself, because at my school, we started using this app called Affinity. That's like for a logo that we were supposed to make, and my teacher liked it because I explored the interface, the tools, how they work, and most importantly, the layers. Any type of software that when it comes to drawing and has layers, I just already know.
And were some of these softwares what you used to do illustration for these books?
Not necessarily, because some of them were by her, because she also uses Canvas or
Yeah.
what was the next website you used for graphic design?
I use Canva and Using.
Okay.
So
you play around with technology too.
as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So this particular workshop had not just storytelling but also illustration and so on. Tell us how many kids attended and what was the feedback like from them?
We had 10 kids for the first leg of the workshop, and they were all able to complete their ideas. They came ready to express themselves during the workshop. One of the reasons for developing this program is because children often don't get the opportunity to explore reading and writing as a way of self-expression. It's usually for an assignment. And the other very critical role this workshop plays is helping parents to establish a reading and a writing culture at home, and having, being part of a community that promotes that type of thing, and they're able to just, get on board and get their children involved.
And in this particular workshop, they were not only tapping into literature in a new way, but they were also embracing their Creole dialect.
Okay, so
Talk to us about how they were writing in Creole.
Okay, well, the Creole workshop has not begun as yet.
Okay.
That starts next week, Saturday. So there is time for more participants to join. Right? We have a much larger intake for this upcoming workshop. It's in collaboration with the National Creole Council.
Okay.
And what the children will do, Jaden, he designs the characters, right? They're Creole characters, so they have Creole features. And all the children will be using the same characters because they're writing one book in a series.
Okay.
They will collaborate with their parents and other people within their community to come up with a story that is about 24 sentences or more. All right. So it's not a lot of heavy writing. And based on what it is they come up with, they'll be able to put a title to the book, and then that title will be part of a series. And then, of course, we publish the books to Amazon, and they get to sell it.
It's very strategic the way that you're doing this, and of course it sounds like so it all kind of has to melt together, right? To create a complete story. How has the National Creole Council been assisting you?
Okay, well, what the children will write the stories in English first, because that's what they learn in school, and they learn to spell English words. And then using the Creole dictionary, we're going to translate those stories into Creole using the proper Creole spelling. Because we all know how to speak Creole, but we
all spell our own Creole words.
Right,
it's not the same.
Right, so it's for us to stand.
It's confusing.
Yes, so we're going to standardize that, and then the Creole Council will, go over everything and ensure that we're all in agreement with what it is we're putting out there.
What I think is equally important for us to touch on is the opportunity that you are giving to these kids to make money with writing as well.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity for them to understand financial literacy as well. Let's talk about how this program has benefited them financially.
It's a great way for them to start to look at ways to make money. If you listen to these kids, they're always excited about the idea of making money, but it's usually out of their reach. Not having the skills or understanding how to get into the marketplace. So this book writing program gives them the opportunity to access some of what they have been desiring as children. And so it offers them like a little reward for their effort. And so they're not just writing as a way to complete an assignment or a certificate at the end of a 4-year period. We give them a much shorter reward or gratification system, so that at the end of 4 weeks they can have a book, they can start selling, that type of thing.
How have the kids reacted to this kind of, I would say, partnership with Read With Me Club? It's not even, because I know that these books I know we have here authored by yourself, but you have also, the one that Sabrina has
is from a kid.
Authored from Paige Elizabeth Locke. And of course, this book is one from among many that have been authored by other kids, and they've been able to sell their books on Amazon and so forth. What has their reaction been to this kind of partnership?
The children are invested, and I think what it signals is that there's a desire for children to learn. We just need to come up with innovative ways to get them invested in their own education and their own development.
Do you follow the work of the kids after they leave Read With Me Club? And I ask that question simply because do they come and they talk to you about how they apply these skills in school? Well,
none of the kids really leave the club. I think for most of them, their challenges that the parents experience that would not allow them to maybe continue with the monthly programs. Parents, they have jobs,
Right.
and they've expressed that. But the kids, they want to, keep writing books. That's part of the hope. They want to keep writing the books. And I think for the most part, and this is something I'm trying to work on, I'm coming up with other psychological hacks to implement in the club, is that parents are the ones getting exhausted about the writing process, because they have to
Monitor.
not just monitor, but they have other aspects of the household to manage, rather than just keeping up with their child's hobby, which is a little bit disappointing, but at the same time we understand, right?
Yeah. Well, if persons are interested in being a part of the Read With Me Club, how can they do so?
Yes, so ideally you want to jump on this children's book in Kriol workshop. It's for children ages 6 to 16, and you can call 600-1611. You can call our WhatsApp, or you could visit our website, thereadwithmeclub.com, and at the very top there's a link to sign up, and you could see more information. There's a video with Jaden illustrating one of the characters. And
My final question to Jaden is, do you prefer animation with your pencil and your coloring pencils, or do you prefer the graphics?
I'd say graphics.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say thank you both so much for coming in. I know that reading is such an important skill. A lot of kids are coming up, and this is something that they need to have. So, congratulations on all the success of the Read With Me Club. Before we completely move off, where can the persons purchase all of the books from the Read With Me Club?
Okay, right now we don't have any books in store.
You fully sold out?
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Yes. But we have more books coming in. You can reach out to us at 600-1611. It's called our WhatsApp, and we can get you a copy of one of the books. We have several collections. The kids, some of them have 4 or 5 books already that they have published. So and it's a great way to support the kids, to encourage them to continue on their literacy journey. Oh, and we also have a Read and Donate book drive. We're part of the Amazon Influencer Program. So if you go on our website, there's a Read and Donate button. You can click there and you will learn more, and you can order the books directly from Amazon, and this is for anybody anywhere in the world, and ship them to Belize, right? So we're doing that online. We're currently running ads to get other people and other communities involved in the Read and Donate book drive.
Thank you so much, Tiffany and Jaden, for coming in. And we are going to take our final break. And when we come back, it is Fun Friday, guys. And apparently we're going to be playing a game.
Yeah.
That involves, I'm very confused about this game.
Same here.
So we're going to find out what that game entails after this commercial break. We'll be right back.
Remember, not all light bulbs are created equal.